Time England mastered art of bowling at the death. If Eoin Morgan wins the toss today and opts to bat, this T20 series in Barbados truly is about learning for England. In the first two matches, that decision has been foisted upon him by Kieran Pollard's correct call. After losing the toss in the opening game, Morgan said he would have batted first anyway. England's T20 success since Morgan took over as captain, #1 in the world rankings, but no World Cup titles, has been predicated on a fondness for chasing. They have come unstuck when having to defend a total. Carlos Brathwaite's 4 sixes did for Ben Stokes in the last over of the 2016 final, before a cumulative haemorrhaging of 57 runs in 3 overs sent New Zealand through to the 2021 final in England's place. 3 nights ago, England narrowly beat West Indies after shipping 72 runs in the final 4.5 overs. One number looms large on this issue. 23 runs came off Chris Jordan's 17th over in the semi-final 2 months ago and his 18th over on Sunday. That is a coincidence. Here is a pattern. Morgan has elected to bowl first the past 23 times he has won the toss in a T20 international, ever since England mustered 135 for 7 in a 9-wicket defeat by Pakistan at Old Trafford in September 2016. Death bowling in a T20 chase is as difficult and dangerous as it gets, and it is something that, for more than 5 years, England have tried to avoid. We do have to get better at posting totals and batting first and adapting to conditions. That's an area where we always have to get better. Paul Collingwood, England's stand-in head coach for this tour, said, "We need to improve our death bowling, and death bowling really only gets tested under serious pressure and you're bowling second and you're trying to defend a total. If you're going into World Cups, you've got to make sure you've got all bases covered. You've got to be really honest, and as Morgs said in the interview afterwards, it's not the plans that we're getting wrong, it's the execution. It's a difficult thing to do, so execution is key, whether it's Yorkers or slower balls. The deception that you need in T20 cricket." Jordan is the most experienced member of England's bowling ranks under Morgan, having played in 63 of his 72 matches as captain. In the 2016 final, he came on with West Indies needing 45 runs and gave away 15 from 2 overs, leaving 19 to win and Marlon Samuels off strike. A return to Jordan's 2016 outcomes would significantly strengthen England, given he is one of the world's best fielders and has scored 55 off 38 balls in the past 2 matches from the lower order. The return of Jofra Archer, who bowled tentatively in training yesterday, from elbow surgery in the coming months will bolster England's death bowling stocks considerably. "We can't hide away from the fact that it is an area that if we get right, then it is a very formidable side," Collingwood said. Whether it's CJ, whether it's Reece Topley, Tamil Mills, Mark Wood, Chris Wokes, there's a lot of players out there who can do the job. Jofra, when he gets himself fit. We just have to make sure that we can rely on 4 or 5 to do the job at any given time. Against New Zealand, it was Adil Rashid and Chris Wokes who were also punished. On Sunday, Saqib Mahmood suffered, conceding 28 from the final over when 30 were needed to win. "We went on to win the game, but he knows that he can execute better," Collingwood said. "I would sympathize. Certainly in the last 2 balls he couldn't really take a risk of going for a wide Yorker. It was going to put them back in the game. As we know, it's something he's done for franchises around the world really successfully. He just didn't quite get it right the other night. Your big learning is out in the middle and you are under pressure." Changes are expected to England's 11 today. Liam Livingstone may return after missing the first 2 matches with esophagitis. His role as power hitter and variety spin bowler improves the balance of the 11 and will affect whether any uncapped players, the batsmen Harry Brook and Phil Salt, and the left-arm seamers George Garton and David Payne, make their debut.